Okay.
And it's cursing.
You're
So
gonna
we're going
post
over the
this
homework
online, right?
problems here. Guys,
You hear my dog?
I'm going over the homework problems here. What we have here is a figure drawn, and we're going to identify what each piece is, okay? So with that in mind, let us go and do some problems. Number 3 to 10 is our homework, part of our homework. So number 3, oh, before I even start, there's 2 terms I didn't say in the video: point of tangency and common tangency. But let me go over all the things. The center should be pretty obvious, the middle of the circle. The radius, you know, should be from the center to the edge. It's the center to the edge. New word for you guys is a chord. A chord is when you have a circle, is a line from the edge to the other edge. So it's a line inside the circle that goes edge to edge. And a very special chord is called the diameter. The diameter goes from edge of the circle to the other edge of the circle and crosses off the middle. So every diameter is a chord, but not every chord is a diameter. So a chord is just a line inside the circle that goes edge to edge, and then diameter is a line that goes edge to edge and crosses the middle. But diameter should at least feel familiar. Secant sounds familiar from our trig stuff. Is particularly a line in a circle, and this will be in blue, the secant, a line that goes in and out of the circle. Also, you could describe it as a line that hits the edge of the circle twice. So it crosses through into it, in and out. And a tangent is going to be a line that hits the circle exactly once. So it just kind of like scrapes by the circle. Okay? So like here would be where it hits. Just scrapes, like skids across it. Now, a tangent is pretty important. It tells us a couple of things, and we'll go over the properties later. But the situation here is that we're just identifying things. A point of tangency is where the tangent line hits, and a common tangent is when 2 circles share a tangent. So I recommend getting your notebook, and you could do your homework right now with me, and then you can submit it right after. You don't have to think about any homework till Monday for math. Okay.
I need to watch your video. Can I go watch it?
No, stay here. Number 3.
You made a video?
I know. You can watch it any other time. It's on YouTube forever until YouTube
Mr.
closes down one day.
Tobo.
So, number 3, it's B.
Wait, I'm
B.
so not ready.
So point B over here is going to be a point on the side of the circle where a tangent line hits. So that one is going to be a point in tangency. For your answer for number B, so be G. Number 4, BH. So line BH is the line over here. It's a line that hits both circles only once. So we would call that a common tangent. So that's H. AB, line segment AB. Very important versus the whole line AB. So this is like chapter 1 stuff, the difference between 5 and 6.
It's C.
AB is going to be from here to here, good. It's a line inside the circle that hits both ends. So it's going to be C, like Ben said, a chord. But now we're going to go past the AB. So we're going past it, in and then back out. So that one is going to be a secant, E.
Let me see 6.
Number 7, line AE. So line AE over here only hits the circle once, particularly at A, only hits the circle once. So that is a tangent. We got G now. Point G. Point G is in the center of the circle. So we give it a good name, the center. So A. Line segment CD. So line segment from the center to the edge. The center to the edge is a special line, which we all know should be the radius. So that's B. And then line segment BD. So line segment BD. So it goes from edge of the circle to the other edge of the circle. But because it crisscrosses the middle, it's the diameter. Yeah. It's going to be more particular than a chord, okay?
Yeah.
Mr. Tabal, I'm literally so happy we don't have the final in your class. That would have been torture.
No,
I'm
his
happy.
class would have been fine. It's Ken that would have been torture.
You could opinionate what your finals, best or worse, are later, okay?
Wait, sorry, what's the homework? Like, what is it?
3 to 10.
3 to 10, and what else?
And then we're going to the next page right now. Does anyone have any questions on this section?
I just wish we were learning it via video, but like it's fine.
You can learn it via video. It will be on video. It is on video, actually. I shouldn't say it would be.
Should I say hi to everyone watching?
To the future, sure.
Hi to the future. Hi, future me. If
You're
you're
recording this?
just
You
know
sound such a
you
ghost.
will persevere.
Okay. So that's an interesting time capsule. So 21, 22, and 23 are the same type of problem. Let's go through it. Let's talk about a property of a tangent line. A property of a tangent line is this. This is a property, one of the properties. Is that a tangent line and a radius are perpendicular or form a right angle. Because they form a right angle, if I
Right
put
triangle.
yes. So because it forms a right angle, if I add this line, it forms a right triangle. Now I have a right triangle, and since we did probably how many chapters of right triangles, we could do a couple of things. Like find R in 21. Now, there's a theorem that we use to find the missing side of a right triangle called the Pythagorean theorem. So that's usually a squared plus b squared equals c squared, where a and b are our legs of a right triangle. So let's talk about leg A, which is r squared, plus leg B, which is 24 squared, equals, now C should be the hypotenuse, which is here to here. Very important, it's not just 16, it's not just R, it's R plus 16. And that has to be squared. Okay? So that's our setup. But now this is kind of interesting right here. R plus 16 squared. If I ever see on your test R squared plus 16 squared, where you distribute the square like a normal multiple, I would mark that whole question wrong. Don't ever do that. That is completely wrong. What
Don't
you
ever
have
do
to do in this situation is do R plus 16 and rewrite it times R plus 16. You rewrite it like that, and you would FOIL, okay? And you're gonna have to FOIL back out. So this is some algebra 1 stuff right here.
Oh my god. Ew.
All right. So we're gonna FOIL it. You could practice your FOIL on your own. I'm gonna do this really quick. Your answer at the end should be R squared plus 2 times AB, so that's 1632 R plus 16 times 16,
256.
thank you, 256. Okay. And 32R squared comes from the fact that when you do 16 times R is 16R, and you
R
do
equals,
16 times 16
can I
is
say what R
16.
equals?
No, because I'll give you guys opportunity
Oh,
to
do
do
we
that
have
for
to
number
like
22.
find? Do we have to like do AC?
No, you don't have to because something's really nice here.
What?
So when we have R squared plus, does anyone have 24 squared for me?
Yeah, it's 576.
Okay, so 576 equals this whole thing in yellow, which is R squared plus 32R plus 256. Amelia was about to say like, do we have to do like
No,
quadratic
this is,
stuff? We don't have
Yeah.
to, because if we have minus R squared here and minus R squared here,
We just got R.
yeah, you just cancel it out completely. So you avoid
Wait, what's 24 squared?
576
Hmm.
equals 32
So R is 10.
plus 256. You were just, yeah. And then you do all the math where you
R
subtract
equals 6.875 in the end.
6.7. I don't think so. I think it's
6.875.
I got 10.
2, 5.
Oh, yeah.
5,
I meant to do 320. You're right.
Yeah, there you go. You got it. So
I
you subtract
did-
this, and you
And my
get
calculator, I
320
looked too.
equals 32R divided by R on both, or 32 on both sides. 10 equals R.
That was my problem. It was right. And
Yeah. You just, I think you messed up in the subtraction, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I meant to do 3. I wrote 2.
Oh, okay. So there you go. All right.
Oh, it's 10.
Yeah. All right. So I
I'm
want
looking-
everyone here to try out number 22. I'm going to set it up for you to help you out.
It's like a lot. That's a lot.
It's a lot. 9 squared times r squared equals 6 plus r squared. And if you have your answer early, send me in a private chat so I can confirm or deny, okay? And then you don't ruin it for anyone else. And send it privately so not everyone sees.
Wait, wouldn't the squared would be outside of the parentheses, no?
Oh, yes, my bad.
Mr. Tobal,
Yeah,
I'm sorry I'm late. My mom was yelling at me.
that's okay. Just apologize. to
Mr.
your mom.
Claval, did you see my answer?
Let me see.
I did it so fast.
Yeah, you did it a little faster than me. Give me a second.
I did it also.
3 and
Wait, do we have to just find R?
yeah, just find out.
Yeah. This is actually pretty easy. Now that I can think about it.
I agree, Sam. I agree, Mari.
You-
I agree, Abby. I agree, Amelia.
Thanks.
Give it
Yeah.
2 more minutes for
Now
everyone
we're
else.
back.
And then I'm going to leave you guys to do homework 23 by yourself. If you want to stay after I finish this video lesson, that's fine. But I'll give like 1 more minute and then I'm going to go
So
to
do you
24.
recommend we also watch your video lesson?
The video lesson is going to give you a lot of context. Let's say if you're studying for the test, you probably want to watch that video lesson as a review. But these are going to be more, these homework things are going to be more like just examples. Like I'm just doing examples, which for some people they would say, well, all I care about is how to do well on the test. So maybe that's more important than anything else.
Wait, how would you do like 24?
I'll talk about it in a second.
Oh,
I just
okay.
want a little bit more time so everyone.
Wait, what's the homework up to? 26?
26, yeah.
Oh, I watched the video. I came a few minutes late because I watched the whole video. Okay, I got it.
Wait, if I watch the whole video, will I understand how to do this?
Yes.
I
It
believe you
explains
should
all
be
of
able
this.
to. The
It
reason
explains all of this. I'm going here and I understood this. So yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to start 24. I'm going to erase this 21 stuff. Okay. If you didn't get it yet, or you weren't trying, your answer should be 3.75. So you can write that down on the side and do the work later.
I got 45.
45?
Yeah.
45 should equal 12R. So then you divide it by 12 on both sides. Not just R.
Okay.
And then you get the right answer after that. Okay. So number 24. Number 24, there's a second property of tangents. If BA is a tangent and DA is a tangent, and they both hit the same spot, and I guess I have to say, and they're tangents of the same circle, then BA is congruent to DA. So this is very straightforward. You could just set the equations equal to each other.
I thought that's a pyramid.
I guess it kind of looks like it's drawn as a pyramid, but this is not a pyramid. These are 2 lines coming out of a circle that are tangents. But I can see how
Wait, is that 3x plus 10? It's like a little bit blurry.
yeah, 3x plus 10. And then the other one's 7x minus 6.
Oh, it's not supposed to be a pyramid?
It's not supposed to be a pyramid, no. It's
Yeah.
2 tangents. Yeah, it's just 2 tangents.
Can you just clarify what a tangent is?
Sure, one more time. A tangent is just a line that hits a circle exactly once. So it like
Okay.
literally skids off it. A secant actually goes through the circle.
Okay.
And tangents have a lot of properties, so that's why this section is literally called properties and tangents.
I'm
Oh,
in
no.
So then we have 4x
26 is so annoying. They
equals
make it
16. 4x equals 16. And then divided by 4 on both sides, x should equal 4. And all I'm
Do
asking
we make
is-
it for 26?
First of
I
all,
have a
I'm a
question.
little bit confused about number 25.
For 26,
Hold up, hold
do
up,
we,
hold up. Shh, hold up, both
do
of you.
we do equal 0? So we have to do minus 4x minus 1 on the other side, so it could equal 0, so it could FOIL.
26, no, because you should get naturally rid of the 4x. You should check your work again.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Okay.
You're right. Oh.
Abby, go your question.
I don't really understand how to do 25 because they're not. How do you know if they're congruent?
Well, if they are tangents, and it says here, B and D are points of tangency, so these lines
Uh-huh.
should be tangents.
So
then
tangents
you
are
know
always
they're
congruent.
Yeah. Okay. So everyone tried 25. You could type in your message.
What's the
If you
square
type it
root of
in-
1?
Yeah.
If you
What's
type
the
it in
square root of
and you get it right, I'll let you go. And the square root.
What's the
of
square
one
root
is
of
one.
1?
The square root of 1 is 1, Sam.
Oh, then I'm done with all of them.
Just type in your answer for number 25.
Oh, I already did that.
So type in your answer.
They told all that you get mine.
Wait a second, I have to do it in my head. Abby, you're good, you're free to go. Sam, you're good, you're free to go. Mari, you're free to go.
Wait, I can't type. Oh, okay.
Atara, you're free to go. Have a wonderful day. Ruthie, you're
too.
free to go. Have a wonderful day.
Do you get mine?
Who's that?
Amalia.
I'm just
Oh,
staying
you
here
typed
to
it so
finish
fast. I got you. Yeah, you got it. You good. It was
Thank
stuck
you.
to the other message. That's why.
Thank you.
No problem. And of course, anyone can stay a little bit later if you want to talk about any test questions. I'm going to stop recording because basically I taught everything I need to teach.